In this video, we'll be reviewing step-by-step instructions for entering a transportation reimbursement. First, we will log into the eVeroPortal at signin.evero.com. We will enter the username and password that was we previously selected, and we will click Sign In to log into the system. Once we are signed in, we will see the account summary page. From here, we will navigate to the menu dropdown and select Invoice to enter our transportation reimbursement. On our invoice page, under Invoice List, we will select the orange plus sign in the top right corner to enter a new invoice. For the sake of today's training, we will be entering an IDGS transportation reimbursement. We will enter the following information for our invoice. First, the date of service. If we are entering multiple dates, we would choose the most recent date of service. For program, we will drop down and select SDS Individual Directed Goods and Services. For category, we will drop down and select transportation. And for paid to, we will select the person for which we are looking to seek reimbursement. We will skip service class provided by and service class name, as these are not required fields. Please note that these fields are for internal tracking purposes, and you may notice your accounts payable specialist enter information here as they are processing your invoice. We will also skip 1099 required and check memo, as these are not required fields either. Next, we will select the orange Add Trips button to enter our transportation trips. This is going to open up our trips page where we will enter the following information. First, noting to make sure that this is the current date of service we want to enter, we will enter the street address of our departing location. Typing it into the search bar will help pull a verified location, which is going to populate our mileage. Next, we will enter our destination. To save frequently visited addresses, we would click the gray star here to add it to a favorite, and that gray star will turn green, indicating that this is now a favorite. If we wanted to select a favorite address from a previously saved list, we would click on this blue magnifying glass to select an address from our favorite list, and we could select one here. Next, we will enter the purpose of trip. Please refer to AIM's IDGS reimbursement resource for detailed information on required documentation for each individual IDGS category. This can be found on AIM's website under Self Direction, Budget Tools, by clicking on the Individual Directed Goods and Services button. If this was a round trip where we went from point A to point B, being an IDGS paid activity within the budget, and back to point A, we could check off this round trip button here. We will get a pop up asking if we wish to recalculate our miles, and we would click yes. If there were any tolls or parking fees associated with this trip, we would enter them here. Please note that we would need to upload an attachment for proof of payment by dragging and dropping a file or clicking to upload in this attachment section here. Finally, we will click Save and New to enter our next mileage reimbursement. If we did not have any additional entries, we could click Close to close out of this trip screen. Our invoice is now ready to be submitted, so we will click Save in the lower right-hand corner. Our invoice has now been submitted for reimbursement processing. To edit this entry, we would click the orange pencil, and to delete this entry, we would click the orange trash can. Thanks for watching.